What is going on, everyone? Nick from Comic Culture here. Time to show you some stuff that I've been stacking, just a few packages, some whatnot stuff over here as well. Let's get into it. Rainy day over in Middle Tennessee. You can hear the thunder in the background perhaps. So let's go ahead and stack these to the side. Show you a couple things I got on whatnot from Cadets, Toys and Comics. Just some small books right here. We have TMNT Adventures issue number 2. Awesome artwork on there. And Mark Miller, Frank Wiley's Jupiter Legacy number 1. Awesome creative team. Why wouldn't I get it? Got it for a couple dollars each, I think. I think this was like $1 and this was maybe 2 or 3. So check those guys out. If you have not, go follow them over on Whatnot, Cadets, Toys, and Comics. They're doing Whatnots at least once a week. So let's see what else I got. A few different packages. I bet you guys can guess what this is just based on the package alone. From Superhero Comics. Let's see what it is. Now, I think there's a backer on here. So I don't want to like slice through the comic, and it has the addresses on the back side. So we're going to try our best not to like show too much. See, this is why I typically go for the mailer instead of this. It's a little easier to get open on camera. All right. Ships with a bag. Sounds good. Lost Land, issue number 1. A new book from Monty Kenny. Going ahead and checking this one out. So let's see what it looks like. I love the zine size. Written, drawn by Monty. Superhero Comics. New book. Can't wait to get into this one. I just love his art style. It's so cool. Getting more and more in the zines nowadays. I just like the form factor. I like the art that's inside of them. The stories are pretty straightforward, but they have some complexity to them too. They're like psychedelic comics almost in a way. So this is really awesome. He just finished Steel Streets issue number 7. Number 8 is on the way. There's a bunch of other projects as well. So make sure to follow him and follow Superhero Comics as well. I'm going to set that over here. Put the bag and board over there. All right, let's get into this one. JW Storytelling. Guys, I've been telling you about this Kickstarter for about a month now on social media, on Nick at Night. Got the books then finally. Let's see what's going on. Bam! Legends of Kaiden Prologue from Jesse Wolf. Let's get into here and see what it looks like. Super excited for this one as well. Friend of the show. Kickstarter just ended a little while ago. Kingdom Under Siege. Very cool. I love creator-owned, creator-published, self-published books. Can't wait to get in here. I love the color palette. It's like very, very bright, very clean, very precise. Loving it, loving it. I don't want to go too far in here because I don't want to spoil the story or anything like that. But very cool book. Great presentation. Good quality, too. It's like thicker cardstock. It feels good, man. You did a good job. Awesome. Can't wait to get into that one as well. Very, very cool. Excited to have that one in the collection. Here's some of the stuff if you want to follow him on there. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, JW Storytelling. Handles are all the way across all those different platforms, so you can check him out. Very cool. All right, we're going to get into this one because this one is a Substack thing. This is actually from James Tynan's Substack. And he ships through Third Eye. And so this is the Tiny Onion Warehouse. So we're going to get into this. Usually, so I signed up for the annual subscription at the Founders tier. I since canceled it, I think. Maybe I did. I can't remember. But, you know, it's still good for like the next year. And so whenever he puts out a new book, we typically get a foil variant of that book. That's the pattern I've noticed so far. So we got one for like The Return of Something Skilled Children. We got one for Christopher Chaos. We got one for Wind and all this other whatever he had coming out. And I hate this red tape. I hate it so much. I wish they didn't use it. But here we are, because I just don't know where the comic is. Drives me crazy. Okay. So we get foil variants all the time. I have no idea what this is. I haven't seen anybody open this yet. And I've had this package for over a week now. And I should have probably opened it really quickly. Holy crap. Okay. It's an In-Huck Lee variant. Wow. Very cool. Something's Killing Children, obviously. Erica Slaughter's got that chainsaw. That is beautiful looking. Let's get this out. Let me just pull this up just to see. Something's Killing Children number 31. I'm going to leave it in there. Keep the fingerprints off of it. In case I ever want to flip that. That is a gorgeous cover. Gorgeous cover. I tend to keep the Something's Killing Children ones because they're just so gorgeous. This is beautiful, though. Very, very good job. I had no idea this was coming. I thought it was going to be something else. I don't know, Blue Book or was something. You know, I had no idea it was going to be another Something's Killing Children. These are highly collectible, obviously, so going to go ahead and probably keep that one, or I'll check eBay, see what's going on. These Substack things are not cheap. And so I tend to flip the things that I don't necessarily want in the collection, and it does help pay for the Substack. I just think that's a responsible thing to do. And so I don't mind doing that or sharing that I do that. So it is what it is. This right here is an eBay find. Been on a certain, a kick of a certain creator. Enjoy. Man, I sure hope I will. We'll see. And then I see this book, or this run, on people's threads, on Instagram, and I get super jealous. So I'm like, I gotta get it myself. Boom. The Elektra Saga from Frank Miller and Klaus Janson. Issue number 1. Issue number 2. Let's do it. Let's do it this way. Issue number 2. Issue number 3. And issue number 4. This is so cool. This is like very reminiscent of obviously like the Daredevil style, Ronin style, things like that. So this is right in that era. This is actually 84. And so I'm super excited to get in here and see what's going on in this. I haven't read this yet, but I just love the style of this era of Frank Miller. Obviously going into Sin City and things like that. That was really cool. But this Daredevil stuff, I got really into the Daredevil stuff when I did his first appearance with the Elektra issue and the Death of Elektra. I did those in Key Comic Breakdowns. So you can see those videos as well. And after I read those, I'm like, man, I got to get this Elektra Saga because I see it all over on Miller Time Mondays. And I just got really jealous. So this is, ooh, look at the backs. Okay. Very cool. That's awesome. Loving these. So glad to have these. And they're in great condition too. I'm just getting my fingerprints all over them. Whatever. Awesome. So these are great. So we got these Miller books. 3 and 4. The backs are as nice as the fronts. So we got these Miller books in. We got this Substack. Something's Killing the Children. We got Legends of Kaiden prologue from JW Storytelling. Kickstarter was just ending a little while ago, so be on the lookout for more projects from him. We got Monty Kenny from Superhero Comics, Lost at Land, issue number 1, and then we have a couple books from the Whatnot sale over at Cadets Toys and Comics. We got Jupiter's Legacy, issue number 1, Frank Quitely and Mark Miller, and we got TMNT Adventures issue number 2. So not a bad little haul right there. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Are you guys on Whatnot, or what kind of auctions do you guys usually pay attention to on Whatnot? What kind of people are you following over there? Have you guys picked up anything from Mahdi or from Superhero Comics? If you haven't, highly recommend Steel Streets. For sure, check that one out. And Full Power is hilarious as well. I got to get into this one and see how good that one is. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Can't wait to get into here as well. And just some other awesome books. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that little haul right there. Let me know down below in the comments what kind of cool stuff you guys have gotten in lately. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.